Hello, loves, and welcome to the Power Posse Podcast. I'm Kristin.
I'm Stacie.
And I'm Ann.
This is a space where women come together to power up, speak truth, and embrace every damn season of life with courage, connection, and a healthy dose of sass. We chat.
We laugh.
We cry. And we kiss some shit goodbye.
And we invite you to do it with us right here with your Power Posse.
Every month, we dive into real conversations with phenomenal women who've had what we lovingly call a spark moment, a defining, catalytic, awakening moment where everything shifted. Maybe it came in a whisper, or maybe it knocked the damn door down.
This is your safe space. No topic is off limits. No emotion is too big or too small. This is where you own your power and find your posse. So let's get into it.
Yay! So today we are super excited to welcome Dr. Diana Jones. Diana is the Chief Dental Officer at Eastern Iowa Health Clinic here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. She was born in California, came to Iowa when she studied Spanish at Grinnell College. Woo, woo, go Pioneers. That's where my daughter went to.
Awesome.
After graduation, she went to work for a women's health clinic, working both in the clinic assisting doctors and in accounts receivable. She developed a passion, and I can speak to that, a real passion for patient care and an understanding of the financial burdens of healthcare. Knowing she wanted to do more, she went back to school to get the science prerequisites needed for pre-med and then attended the University of Iowa College of Dentistry. After graduation, she helped open the Eastern Iowa Health Center Dental Clinic in Cedar Rapids in 2017. She has a very supportive husband and two amazing children. They keep her busy and focused on what really matters. Together, they enjoy spending time with their pets, camping, cooking, gardening, fishing, and eating good food. Amen. Dr. Jones loves public health, and we'll talk about it with anyone willing to listen. Hello, Dr. Diana Jones.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to the
Diana
podcast.
Jones.
Welcome.
Diana Jones. I love it.
No.
Okay, we're going to get started. Are you ready? Ready to dive in with us?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Very first
Always.
exciting question. What was your spark moment? What was that life-altering wake up and rise moment for you?
I was at Iowa taking those prerequisites that you need for med school. I was working at the Emma Goldman Clinic and wanting to do maybe more medicine and not really sure what that meant for me. And my mother-in-law, who is an internal medicine doctor, wanted me to look into dentistry, which sounded sort of terrible. And so
Here we are.
So I must have gone to like a pre-dental group or something where they talked about IMOM, the Iowa Mission of Mercy, which happens to be today and tomorrow.
Oh, in
kind
Iowa
of-
City, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Maybe Coralville. Good timing for that. So I went and volunteered at that. And my eyes were really open to how many people are in need of dental services. It often took place, I feel like they've moved it up, but it often took place like when it was really cold outside and people would spend the night outside in the freezing cold, lined up around the building waiting to get in. And I messaged Dr. McKenna, who works with us, and she said that was at like 3:00. She'd already seen maybe 700 people today. So, they do a lot of good work. I'm kind of excited to say that where I work now, it's I get to do more of that.
Yeah.
And more organized somehow, even though it's mass chaos every day.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was really surprised that there was that much. I think when you have healthy teeth, you don't realize.
And health insurance for your teeth. Like a lot of
Yep.
people don't have dental insurance. Like I think a lot of people take that for granted. Yeah. So tell them kind of, because I work with Diana in our real jobs. And I know in real life how many people they tend to see at the clinic. How many actual dentists do you have on staff?
So we have 6 dentists. Stacie, those numbers elude me every time.
No, I can tell you. I
sure,
know.
I feel like you recite them more often than
I
do.
recite them a lot. And then how many, do you know how many dental hygienists we have on staff?
I do. We have 8. So we have one that works out of the medical clinic and helps kind of make sure children are getting seen and making sure that children are getting to their specialists and their referrals and getting into their dental appointments. And then we have 6 rooms for hygiene in the clinic, and so some people rotate, like 2 part-time people.
Yep.
So 6 rooms for hygiene.
6. Okay. So we opened our clinic back in 2024 in November. 23 already. Oh my gosh. 23. And they are seeing between 500 and 600 patients a week. And on Fridays, they are open from 8 a.m. until noon. So the rest of the days, is it 8 to 5? 8 to 5. So if you think with 6 dentists, 8 hygienists, 500 to 600 people a week, they are on track this year to see over 25,000 patient-provider encounters.
Wow. That's a lot. That's amazing.
It's a lot. And the crazy thing is Diana can speak to that more, but the need that we have in our community for the services is not only huge, but continues to grow more and more. At the clinic, they have 2 times during the day where people can actually come in if they don't have an appointment and be seen. And do you want to talk a little about that, Diana? Like, is it like nobody shows up, or is it like mad chaos? And what do a lot of those people come in to be seen for?
Yeah. So it was kind of after 2020, we decided to start opening the doors to people like as a walk-in rather than trying to schedule emergency patients, because our schedule was really tight. And when we were in the smaller building, there really was no appointment space. And then the people wouldn't show up because they kind of got nervous and wouldn't show. So we started just telling people to show up at 7:45 and 1:45 every day. And we would try to work people in. And it's anywhere between, I mean, sometimes there's 0 or 3 people that show up, and then sometimes there's like 16 that show up per session. So I'm pretty proud to say my staff have been able often to get all 16 people seen in like 2 hours. And we don't always get treatment done, but we can at least like reappoint somebody or refer them. And it's pretty impressive. It makes for some mass chaos if you come at 1:00.
Yeah. And what do a lot of the people who come in for those emergencies, what do you tend to see a lot of those people for?
It's a lot of pain. I had a little girl, 4-year-old, come in today at 11:30, so right when we were about to close. And she was swollen up to her eye, so I pulled a tooth on her today. We have a lot of, mostly dental pain. Sometimes it's something, sometimes it's people just trying to get comprehensive care. So that's topic number 2, I think, on this topic of need, which is we're not open to new patients, adult patients, because there's just no space. So we, every month we'll take a handful of patients, but when we're booked out 6 months for hygiene, then we have to not take more patients. So right now, it's as an adult with Medicaid in this area, it's really hard to get comprehensive care. So people are looking just for cleaning sometimes.
Yeah, because down at the University of Iowa, the wait list to be able to be seen down at their dental center where they're training people is anywhere from 9 months to a year.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely crazy.
time.
And how many teeth do you think you pull in a week?
Oh, I don't know. Some days it's a lot.
I know. Jill was like, I don't know, probably like 50, maybe more.
That's a good question. We could pull the number.
know.
There's times where you'll have somebody come in. I remember one day I was in a hygiene room too, and this guy needed a bunch of teeth out. And I was like, well, your next one canceled. Like, you want to keep going? And so I pulled like 15 teeth or something stupid. I was like, I can keep going. The guy's like, I'm good. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
Let's go.
Keep on keeping on.
So I want to ask you, I'm curious about your spark moment. Let's go back there. And because you said, because you're so excited talking about
I do love it.
dental health, which is really about whole health of the
absolutely.
whole person, because it does affect your overall health and well-being. So, but what did you say? You thought it was boring? Is that what you said?
I mean, I don't know that.
Or it wasn't
Okay,
what
so there's
you
definitely
were...
people that wake up dreaming, being born,
Right.
that they want to be dental. But that was just not, I'm not going to say that was like a calling.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
what was that
you were
then?
at Emma Goldman Clinic.
Yeah.
And you
Oh,
thought
I'd much prefer women's health.
and you thought your calling was more medical health, not dental health. So what and you said you went to this event.
Yeah, so at Emma Goldman, I was doing accounts receivable. So I was doing like the insurance billing, but part of that was like finding funding for women who needed financial support for abortion care. So Medicaid also doesn't cover that. So then when somebody comes to the clinic needing the whatever I don't remember what it is, $1,300 or whatever you need for that service, you need that money like now. So there's multiple organizations you can call for funding. So I would call those places and then track and then bill those funds. And so kind of seeing into that need was helpful. Emma Goldman Clinic also did a lot of events throughout the year for patients who are underserved. So very similar work as Eastern Iowa Health Center as far as like the trans community or migrant population or what have you. So I sort of had that glimpse into that world, and then doing the insurance billing, I had sort of that training. And I mean, I learned a lot even just talking to the women as a provider in the clinic as well. So I was excited about medicine, and excited to like provide that care for patients. And I think what dentistry provides, weirdly enough, is like that trying to calm patients down at a time of like kind of crisis. And that sounds bizarre. Like they're very different topics, but like, I had a guy today just very, very embarrassed, very mortified about the state of his teeth, and just kind of being able to just sit down and be real with them about like what does and doesn't matter, and kind of reassuring them that like we're here to do whatever they want to do. I think having some of that language was helpful. And then transferred over. So
And you said you went into the Iowa Mission of Mercy event, and like, how did that inspire you?
Yeah, that's a good question. So anybody can volunteer there. So the way that is set up is the patients are brought in, their information is taken, and they're kind of like given placards to like, okay, you need this, you need that. First, you're going to go like get your blood pressure, then you're going to go get numbing, then you're going to go get this. And so they like kind of have you go to these stations so that there's not people milling all over the place. And so there's volunteers who like, I'm going to walk the patient from point A to point B, and then I'm going to go back and get the next patient from point A to point B. And so you're sort of seeing this insight into like, there are so many people here. And then you start seeing they're only doing like 1 or 2 teeth they can fix at a time because there's
so many
200 people still waiting. And so I just sort of realized that this was an area that like I could make a difference, that that there's this I guess the other part of it was, as I was discussing with friends and family about what I was going to do with my life, a family friend had mentioned that she worked at the VA, and that was not a covered service for many veterans. And that was also pretty upsetting to somebody even who's like really not a military family. Like I'm not anti-military, but like that's not something that is like on my forefront. Like I don't have that in my family. It's not something that I think about. But the fact that we're just not providing that service to our citizens is pretty crummy to me. So that's that was another area that like I mean, kind of hand in hand, I guess.
Yeah, but that fueled you. That you were like, I think I want to do this.
Isn't right.
Yeah, this isn't right, and I think I can do something about it and make a difference. Like
and then I was just lucky to be in Cedar Rapids when they were thinking about starting this clinic. So I kind of accosted Joe and was like, I'm working here. And if you know Joe at all, he was like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
he says that Diana was employee number 1. That's how he refers to her.
I love it.
So whatever checks and balances that a company has to like make sure random people don't get employed didn't exist. I slid right on in under the we went to sushi, and he hired me basically.
There you go. And you had to apply to dental school, and you got in.
Yeah.
And went through that process. How long is that process?
Dental school's 4 years. So, I was non-traditional now, right? So I studied Spanish. I worked for 3 years. I did my undergrad for a couple years, and then I had a kid.
Were you pregnant when you were in dental school, or did you have your kid?
I had a 1-year-old, and then when I started.
Oh my God.
And then you were
I had my son in the middle.
Wow.
Dude, that is a lot.
So tell us about what kind of support you had going through that.
What kind of drugs were you taking?
Right? Did you sleep ever?
Oh my gosh. So many answers to all those questions. So in order, my mother-in-law was the person who suggested I do dental school. And then she was very compassionate about my experience as a mother in school, and she watched my kids for the first 2 years. Well, yeah, first 2 years of dental school. So
Nice.
that was incredibly helpful. When my husband was out of town and I needed help, I could stay there. Although I got to a place where I didn't always need that. But if I was going to be late at clinic for some reason, or if people were sick or whatever comes up in life, like I could stay at their house and be taken care of too. So
That's wonderful.
yeah, I think her and her hugs got me through. And then question number 2 was drugs. So none.
Caffeine is a drug.
Caffeination,
Oh, definitely
energy
caffeine.
drinks.
Yeah, my son was
coffee,
yeah, definitely
all the
coffee.
things.
And then definitely drank more than I should have. That once I wasn't pregnant anymore, I was like, oh, no studying, and yeah, this is. And then and then
But you had to blow off steam so that you could
really focus.
go back and focus.
Right.
Yes.
and 0 sleep after my son was born.
Right?
Really, because it was. I don't know why that was worse. I think just because each patient day you'd have to study the day before, so I'd kind of like. So for my first year of dental school, I spent leaving the house every weekend. So I like never saw my kid. So like
It's hard.
I cried every weekend.
Absolutely.
And then, so that just transitioned into like 4 to 6 hours of sleep my third year.
Yeah. How did you, when you were thinking through that though, like I'm sacrificing not getting to see my kid, but I'm doing this because also of my kid. So how did you process through that and think through that and help keep yourself going?
That's a good question. I don't know that I thought maybe enough, or I probably wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
My husband is incredibly supportive. He was the one recognizing that I was not happy at a job where like there wasn't much more to do, right? Like, are you going to spend the rest of your life just billing insurance, or is there more that you want to? Is there a next step? And so he's the one who kind of drove me to think about that. And then he's the one that like cooked and did the dishes every night.
Yeah. A supportive partner. Yeah, absolutely.
And then I think in anything you do, you have those questions of whether you're doing the right thing, because it was really hard to leave my kid. I had been with her the whole first year. Like it was just me and her at home. Yeah. And like going from an at-home parent to like, and I think I was also delusional thinking that it wasn't like 8 to 5 every day. Like,
Yeah.
Diana, you could have looked into that.
Well,
But I did not.
but like
And
you
then I
said,
jumped
if you
in.
did, you may have
I would not- I
you may
would
have
not.
stopped yourself.
I don't know that I would have. Yeah.
Yeah. And so you just went for it, and then you went with, and you had that support.
Yeah.
Posse, right?
Yeah.
Those
Well,
people.
It sounds too like you maybe had this intuition, knowing that this is a path that you wanted to go on. So sometimes overthinking things is what puts that stop there, rather than just going with, this sounds good, my husband's supporting it, we're in this, let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Did you have during that time, what is it? A mantra? Ooh, a whisper, a scream, a truth, something that kept you motivated, that kept you going.
I don't
Besides
know that I
the
did.
wonderful
Man, that's
support.
such a good question too, because I don't. It's hard to think back that far, maybe too. I think also it's like childbirth, where you just try to put that one out of your brain.
Block it out.
It was like somewhere in our maybe 4th year, people start asking like, would you, for $1 million, would you do dental school again? Yeah. And it was like, well, maybe, but maybe not with the kid.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would like doing that first year was hard. And I don't think until somebody had asked me that 4th year, like, oh wait, I think I cried Saturday and Sunday every week. Like, and I definitely cried. Like, I remember driving to go study and realizing, this is TMI, but like, it's like my underwear is so old and like frayed at every corner, and I don't even have time to like buy new underwear.
To go get a pack
I
of
just
new
like drove
underwear.
by like Target, just ball like "Ugh, poor me." But
How about now, though? Because you have a hard job. I mean, I know that you find it very fulfilling and very rewarding, but do you have a mantra now, or do you have something that you say to yourself now that allows you to keep going, especially on those days that you're just like, gosh, today was a shit show?
yeah, I think it's really like making a difference for people. I think when it's not necessarily a mantra, but just like the reinforcement from a patient. So the guy today, I don't know what he said, something along the lines of like, oh, you're cool, or like, I want you to pull my tooth, or something like, I don't know how it was phrased exactly, but we were like, okay, I got through to somebody. Like
It's his pickup line.
or
Motivating.
You're cool, Diana. Pull my tooth.
Yeah.
and the other equally funny one is like, you walk in, they're like, I don't like dentists, and you're like, I know, like, let's do this work, and you pull their teeth, and then they give you a hug, and you're like, I win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel like dentists, a lot of
it's
people
terrible.
have that fear, right? Phobia. They have a story from when they were a kid that just, and then it prevents them from getting
just,
care.
like, it sucks, right? Like,
Yeah.
nobody wants that stuff happening in their face. So.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So when it sounds like you are very much a caretaker. When you have those times now, do you take time to go buy new underwear?
Yes.
And care for you.
Or other things.
Yeah.
But just as an example. To
example.
follow your example.
She can pay for people to buy her underwear now.
My husband buys my underwear.
White or colors? No, I'm sorry. It's just too far. We're just days of the week.
Do you want me to
Do they
answer?
make those? Do they still make those days of the week?
I'm way not
underwear?
organized for day of the week underwear, but
mine would be
Ooh.
all backwards. Who cares if it's Wednesday or Monday? I
Yeah,
don't
but
even
see,
know.
that's like the rebellion. I'm wearing Tuesday underwear, and it's Thursday.
take that world.
take that
That's
Tuesday.
right. Take it, world.
Starts with a T. It
For the
doesn't
record,
matter.
I did Google it. They definitely still make this.
Okay, so my
Perfect.
birthday actually isn't until next August.
Do you
Christmas,
want some
Christmas
days of the week undies?
possibility? Put that on the list.
All
I
right.
can't even do like the matching bra panty sets.
Oh, God, no.
Because it's too.
Ooh,
they get separated and I get confused and then I forget and then I'm like, oh wait, I think.
No. No, I saw some
I
this
like
year
to
that had
match.
they had like summer foods on them. They were the like one had a hot dog and it was kind of like going like woo, like doing a little dance. Yeah, and I'm like, who in God's green earth would want to pair a underwear that's got a dancing wiener on
That
the
has
back
food
of it?
on
was
it.
so-
There's just a whole
And
thing
I know what
there.
I'm getting you for
There's a
Christmas.
whole thing.
I think so random.
I think Dr. Sauer got me a pair of underwear with a tooth on it, and it was
my
gross because it was like all the
Okay.
insides of the tooth. It was,
Okay.
it's gross. I think
Lord.
my husband made me throw it away. He was like, "This is like so disgusting."
He didn't find that sexy.
no, hard no.
Hard no. Hard stop.
When I find it, it's on my computer. I came across it the other day. I'll
Will you
send
send
it
me
to
the
you.
picture? Okay, that'd be
Okay.
great.
It's
Thank
and
you.
it's like the wrong. It's the colors that are like
No. So the question was self-care.
self care underwear.
Self-care. Yes.
Yeah, I think I would say it's a work in progress. I think I still don't get enough sleep. And it's weirdly something that even this week I was telling Stacie when I came in, like, my husband's gone. I was like, I'm going to bed early, and then I would screw around on my phone, or like the kids and I are talking, and all of a sudden I'm like, you guys have you get to bed. What are we doing? So I'm kind of a night owl anyway, and so I've been trying to get more sleep, which is kind of failing, but
Yeah.
I don't know if it messed me up.
Yeah.
It did.
Well, yeah. So get more sleep. Are there other things you do? Just like things for yourself during the day? Buying yourself a Starbucks drink or
Yeah, I mean, so
whatever.
I think
like that.
my kids are old enough now too that it's giving me more time for that, and I recognize that when I see my friends with younger kids. But I started back at the gym, which I hadn't done since my son was born, or before, since I got pregnant with him.
Nice.
And trying to read more, trying to like find that space to do those things. And then weirdly, like making the kids now do the job, and it has been for years, but like,
Yeah.
I mean, since like 5+ years now, but having them like, wait a minute, I don't have to be the only one sorting laundry.
Yep.
In fact,
Yes.
you guys are home
Yep.
and
Yeah.
I'm not. So get this done.
For your future, my daughter just went to college. She told me that she was shocked by how many people in her dorm don't know how to do
Don't know how to do laundry, right?
She's like, I've been doing my own laundry since I was 8. Thank you. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the best
I love that.
thing ever.
Yeah. You taught her the
It's-
skills she needed.
Yeah.
It's-
and they do
Yes.
realize that later.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
and I think my daughter has been like cooking a lot too, which is kind of fun, and not necessarily like dinner per se, but it's been fun watching them. Yeah, like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
you guys are humans.
Yes.
And you can do these
things.
things.
Everybody, everybody can pitch in, and sometimes you find something that you really love to do, like cooking. Like
Yeah.
for me, I would have been like, I mean,
But they're
I
life
love it.
skills.
Well,
I mean,
exactly.
Life
What
skills are
it's
important.
like to be in a family that all pitches in to
Working
do things. Like you were
together.
saying, your husband was doing the cooking at one point, or maybe still does, and I mean, just that kind of thing where it's just so important for kids to know that that's a part of what life is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And breaking out of those old patterns, though, of like these roles, this one person does all this, and this person does all these things, and then rather than
Those roles are really hard to break.
Yes.
Honestly, because we fall into
Yes.
them even when you try not to.
Yeah.
That like there's these times where like my son's always in sports and my daughter does not want to do that, and so and then she wanted certain things for lunch, so she was kind of took that on. It was like, all right, I guess that can fall under like allowance territory, but still, like I'm like we have to find a way to like, all right, son, you got to get in here and do some cooking.
and do it too. Yeah. Just because, like you said, it's a life skill as well for him to learn. Yeah. Doesn't have to be like fancy, but
So he'll
that
come
he
down
can
and cook himself some eggs in the morning.
I was just
Love
going to say
that.
eggs.
Eggs are
As long as they
great.
know how to cook eggs.
It'll be fine.
Peanut butter and jelly, eggs.
Yeah.
Mac and cheese. Like that is not a hard one.
The blue
Yeah.
box is my favorite.
Is it?
When I was a kid,
The Kraft
the
one?
powdered cheese,
Yeah. You know what's really good? Have you had
mostly
they're
butter,
called-
only a drip of milk. Don't put a lot of milk in there.
Have you had Goodles? Goodles mac and
No,
cheese.
what are Goodles?
Goodles
What's
mac and cheese. It's so good. Hey, Goodles. They have like 10 different kinds of flavors, and they're made out of chickpea. And then the it's a dry powder. They also have a new one that's like, the mushy in the packet. But the powder itself is like, I don't know, 3 servings of vegetables. And then the noodles are made out of, like I said, chickpea. And so they're actually healthier mac and cheese for you, and they're like super
disgusting.
protein packed. They're delicious. They're so good.
Sounds like a superfood.
They are my superfood because
for
I
me,
eat like 3 boxes of macaroni and cheese a week.
is a superfood.
They're so, and the creamy dreamy Goodles is the best.
I'm gonna look it up.
I'm telling you, so good.
Teachers then
Look
how
it
to
up.
make
Yeah. Creamy dreamy Goodles.
We also recommend food. Food choices.
food is good.
It's a good topic. Yes.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Power Posse, during that time, we kind of talked about that.
Yeah.
Who your Power Posse was.
Yeah.
Who
Yeah,
is, and so then and now. Who are your people?
Now it's gonna be like once for a long time in that smaller office, it was Dr. Sauer, Dr. Stead, and Jill, and the 3 of us would kind of do everything together. We'd run errands over lunch. We got a lot done over lunch.
Nice. Errands, like personal errands?
Yeah, like,
or
I need to get dog food.
work errands? Ooh, nice. So you'd all just go?
We'd all go, and sometimes 2 people would need. Sometimes all of us would. Sometimes you didn't know you need. Oh, I'd need that too.
Did you? So you carpooled?
We'd all hop in the car and we'd all go.
I love this. And get food so you could.
And we'd sometimes get lunch, and then we'd get a coffee, and then we'd go get dog food, and we'd
I love it.
do all the things. Car
Nice.
wash.
It's awesome.
Get
Do all
out
of
of
And go
the
through the car
Get out of the
wash.
office. Yeah. That was really. It was a good. That was a good mix
Little
up
break in the
for a
day.
while. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who's in charge of the radio? Or what music was playing? Just saying.
that's a good
It's kind of a
question,
good
too.
because you jam together. That's like also very bonding.
It is.
We did not have it. That was not that was not a 4th party to the mix. Sometimes it was on, but yeah.
Music together, having some music going. Maybe you're just chatting.
Sometimes it was on, but I think we
great.
mostly were talking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it.
That's not in my memory at all.
that you had a soundtrack.
No,
and you
we
guys
didn't
were
have a soundtrack,
out running errands. I love that. And then you said your posse when you were going through dental school was also. I mean, your family was part of that. Did you also have other students, friends that were?
Not a ton. So I
Supportive.
lived up in Cedar Rapids, and I had a family, and I was older than most people, and I kind of kept to myself there. And then because I had moved to Cedar Rapids at a time when like I didn't have a job or anything right, like adult friends are hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when my husband and I moved up to Cedar Rapids, it was at a time a transition when a lot of our friends had left Iowa City, and then we moved up to here. So we were kind of in this like friend wasteland a little bit. It was at a time though, slowly making friends with, before dental school and then into dental school, a good friend of mine now who I then invited to move next door to me. So she became a very good friend.
Neighbors.
But it was a slow build.
Yeah.
It was a slow build, but
That's all right.
yeah.
Sometimes it takes over time, the investment with one another to get there.
Yeah,
That's interesting you were talking about, because you said that before, you're a non-traditional student. Like, what was that like? Because that's
a little
something
isolating.
I've thought about. Like, even now, I'm 56, going to school.
Yeah.
Like, and what that would be like. I think even when I went to grad school after a couple of years, just took some classes. I mean, I thought I was non-traditional. I was like 2 or 3 years older than the other.
Yeah.
But even that felt like,
It feels like a lot.
a different place. I was married, so it felt different.
Yeah.
Like I was in a different place than they were. But like, how old were you when you were in dental school?
I was like, I think I was 27 to 32 or so.
Yeah.
Ish.
So
it was
quite a bit older than like undergrad
older.
students for sure.
Yeah. So I would think about 5 years older. 5-6 years older. It's relatively isolating, and I think in large part because of that family dynamic. I think there's more and more older people in there, and there were more older people than I realized too.
Yeah.
When I first went in, I was definitely thinking I was by far the oldest and the only fill in the blank. But there were other people with kids, and there were other married people and other 30-year-olds. And then, but it was I wasn't going to go out on the weekends,
Right.
and socialize.
Yeah, so that can be hard
because-
because you don't get that social time then. With your
which is
classmates.
partly okay. I didn't mind it at the time. I ended up with a friend of mine who would, and I'm not exactly sure how we connected either. I think we both kind of thought we might like each other, but she would come up, especially when my husband was out of town, just to hang out, and that seemed like a good time because then I wasn't divided between family and a friend, and so she could come and she'd sort of hang out with my kids, and I'd get dinner going, and we'd go to sleep early. So it wasn't. We'd have the half-hour drive up and down, but it wasn't like a super. So it was one of those moments. Looking back, you think, Nika, you really hung by me. That was a weird
That's
friend.
awesome. Yeah, but great, right?
Yeah.
Great for her and great for you. Yeah, supporting one another.
When I was in dental school, after my son was born, and I was pumping, and so there's like a little pump room, and you get your own little key and block it. And a couple times drama would come up, and I'd be asked if they could talk to me, and it was like, well, I need to eat, and I need to pump, and I need to like look at the next patient, so you can come in the pump room with me. Like, it's
I love
private.
it, the pump room.
Meeting in the pump room.
I love it.
So as you're like sitting there like this, they're like, sorry, I'm holding my boobs and shoveling salad into my mouth. They're bawling in the corner about, oh, God knows what.
Drama. Did your pump talk to you? My pump talked to me.
Like this?
No, mine would go, way to go, way to go.
Oh, no.
Are you
That is a mantra
serious?
that I did not have.
Oh, yeah. I think it's because I was so
Oh my
damn sleep
gosh.
deprived, and I had to pump for my daughter all the time because of her cleft, And you're so tired, and I'm like, it's talking to me. And it literally is like, way to go, way to go.
It's encouraging you.
It was very
Hey.
encouraging.
At least it was positive.
That's right. I'll take it.
We need
I'll
all
take
the
it.
encouragement we can
That's
get.
right.
Yeah.
My pump wants to encourage me. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I was going to ask you, and too, like, how many women? Was it mostly women? Mostly men,
No,
mostly
it
women? Was it pretty
probably
even?
evenly divided.
Love it. Yeah.
It might have even been more women.
Nice. That were studying to become dentists.
In the program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Yes, I worked when I was at Emma Goldman. I worked with a beloved old 80-year-old doctor, and he'd always point out to the med students that came through that he had, I don't know, 1 or 3 women in his class. And he'd say, how many are in your class? And they, 50%, whatever. And it's like, yeah, it's birth control. It's important. And he'd get on them about it. And I was like, oh, all right, Dr. Kretschmar, you go. You tell them what's up.
I love that. Yeah. So equal opportunity, right? What's something that you would tell a woman out there that's going through something similar, like when you were like, do I want to do this? Do I want to go back to school? But look at what are the challenges of that? Do I have the support? Does my partner support me? I have a young child, I'm pregnant, just all those things. Like, what is something that you might tell them? If there's something that they're feeling, that what Kristin said, that gut feeling of like, I think I'm passionate about this. I want to do this.
Yeah, I think, I had friends that I had met at Emma Goldman. There's an amazing OB-GYN that worked there, and she had kids around the same time I did also. And kind of when you hesitate, say you're thinking of doing this wild thing, and I think she was really positive response. I think there was a couple other doctors there that had super positive responses. And then even afterwards, as I was looking for a job, the doctors that I reached out to like ask what are any recommendations. I think my advice is really like making those connections and trying to keep those connections. So when people would connect me with somebody, like following up with that and talking to those people and staying in touch with them. So even times where you think, oh, I've kind of fallen out of touch with that person. I think maybe when we opened the clinic, so maybe it's been a year, but when we opened the new building, one of those people reached back out and we had lunch, and she was like so enthusiastic, and you just have that kind of reinforcement that you realize, like there are people that are rooting for you or supporting you and or noticing or whatever you want to say, right?
Yeah.
And it's so easy to get caught in our lives that are so busy and not realize that those people are out there.
Right.
Not even give any thought to the fact that there are people out there who are thinking of you and supporting you.
Yeah. And so similarly, like paying it forward. So like now that I have dental students coming through, like always offering, like I always offer for them to reach out. We can talk. We can I was out for dinner with my kids last night, and I got a phone call from a dental student doubting herself, and I was like, no, don't do that. We all do it. Knock it off.
Yeah. What did you say? Give us a couple gems.
She was the best dental student too. So it was just like, just telling her that we all do that when we start out, and it's important to like. I think she had been left to her own devices earlier than she wanted to be, and so she was doing these exams for this other provider and was just sort of second guessing herself. And I was like, well, go talk to that person and see what they say, and if they're not receptive to you wanting to have a dialogue, well, then you know that person not worth your time. And if they're open to it, then you've made a new best friend, and now you'll have somebody that you can like. But you initiate that, like you start out on try to make that a good conversation, and if you guys have a good conversation, then you'll have a really good
foundation for a relationship. Yeah.
And then reminding her that she was perfect.
That she was badass.
Look at you,
she
being
was
that
really
posse
good.
for
She was
somebody.
good.
She's like, you're awesome. You're badass.
I was actually
You
just
can do
thinking
it.
about that. The people in your life are so lucky to have you because you're such a caretaker. You just, you really give people your heart from the sounds of it.
Thank
you.
She does.
Especially people who need it.
Thanks.
And it seems like you kind of see that and you fill that space for them. And that's
That's kind of you to say.
And we need like way more people like that these days. Like the world is hard and things are hard and people every day are like, what the hell? Or I think I'm going to bawl right now. And so we need that. We need light and we need love. And what they do at the clinic, Diana and her team, really changes lives.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a gentleman who came in there. I don't know if you worked on him, Diana, but he was a nephew of one of our board members, and his nephew had suffered his whole life through substance abuse and needed to have some work done on his teeth because they had been affected by his substance abuse.
By his sugar consumption. Well, etc.
And his sugar, which,
I'll leave it
that's
alone.
a whole other thing Diana
Sorry.
can talk about. Do not give your
Don't get
children
Diana started.
sugary drinks
Ooh,
in
on the
bottles
sugar.
before they go to bed. Do not do that. But he went in and they saw him and were able to treat him. And honestly, because of the care that they gave him in getting rid of those teeth and everything, they helped to keep this person who was newly sober on the track to stay sober. Because if you think if you're somebody with substance abuse and you're hurting, the first thing that you want to do again is use.
Yes.
And so they were instrumental in helping this person continue that path of sobriety that they want. They partnered with somebody who they didn't even know and cared enough about them as an individual to be like, yeah, we've got this and we're going to help you. So they really do. And she and her team really do make a huge difference in the lives of the people who come to our clinic and in our community of people, because Diana can attest to the fact that a lot of the people we see are people who are not necessarily seen or heard or validated. And the work that they do there is so key in empowering patients, hopefully, to start to care about themselves and to take charge of their health, but for them to also see that they have worth.
Yeah.
And especially
They matter.
in the world today,
Yeah.
it's such an important thing to know is that you have worth and you matter. So thank you for what you do.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
We're going to ask you your fun
Are
little
we lightening
questions.
up?
We're lightening it up, girly
it
girl.
up. Okay.
You want to ask my favorite question, Kristen?
Do I?
It's my favorite one.
Do it.
Ask your favorite question.
Oh, and my favorite question is, do you have a favorite swear word? And if so, what is it?
So I have kind of a potty mouth, and I asked my daughter what it might be, and she said they can't ask you that question.
we can.
Oh, yes.
Yes, we can.
What did we say? No topic is off
I know.
limits.
I was like, I think they can do whatever they want.
We can't.
We're the boss of us.
Well, I'm not sure I have like a favorite. I think I say fuck a lot.
That is
I
a
will-
favorite word, it seems like.
It
for a
is.
lot of
Yeah,
It's
people.
that's
just
a
really,
trend.
as
It's a
Natalie
trend.
said, it's very versatile.
Oh,
Yes.
100. We just talked
Yeah.
about that with our last guest.
versatile.
So versatile. Yeah.
I recently, however, heard somebody, and we all know this, I think, but I saw recently somebody being told to eat a shit sandwich. And I don't know if I was just tired or what, but I just fell off my chair, and I was like, "Oh, I should use that more," but I'm not. It's not very versatile.
That one is not as versatile. No.
So,
But
but
it's a
anyway,
good one.
food
It
for
is a
thought.
good one. Yes,
guys,
yes.
literally.
Yes.
So,
Oh my God.
Yeah. I just listened to a book that is Life is a Lazy Susan of Shit Sandwiches. That's the title. Yes.
I'm going to look
It
for
is.
this book.
It's awesome. It's an awesome book.
I'll just leave it on my.
But
on
yeah,
my coffee
but
table.
you said what was the full? Go
go
like
eat it.
go
Like, go
eat
eat
it.
it.
Like go eat a shit.
Yeah,
Like
go eat a shit sandwich.
go eat a shit sandwich.
It's assuming. I'm
remember
assuming
what the
it's telling
context
someone
was.
off, right?
Oh yeah, I think,
yeah.
yeah.
You're just like
Yeah.
fuck off
Yeah.
or go eat your shit sandwich.
yeah.
You could do both. I mean, if they really have made you mad, you could start with the fuck off and then be like, and you know what?
And go
Go
eat
eat a shit sandwich.
That's like
We're
that's
done
like,
here.
That's like on the side. Like,
with a side.
with a side of.
And then exit. It's very dramatic. And then
Very- yeah.
exit. Yes, I think that would be good.
Oh my gosh, I love that.
Okay.
Ooh, and what's your battle cry? Oh wait, no. Sorry, Kristin.
Kristen, would you like to ask the question?
Let's do
ask
that
you
question
question.
before the battle cry.
What brings you peace and joy?
I have been trying to slow down a little bit and read, and I've been doing good for the last couple of years, like reading in my hot tub. Although this summer was annoyingly hot.
Gross.
I like this whole like reading in my hot tub.
I know.
It's like a
It's
visual.
even better
like,
than
it just
that.
makes
It's
me
pretty
feel
great.
like,
Love it.
yeah. What do you like to read?
I read a lot of different things. Let's see. I just started A Gentleman in Moscow because my mom told me I should read it.
Ooh, yeah.
And I just finished A German Wife, also because my mom told me I should read it.
So fiction. You're
And I'm reading.
fiction?
It is. I do a lot of fiction, although I don't only do fiction.
Yeah.
I'll have to think. Sometimes it's too. The world's a little heavy right now for me to read heavy stuff.
Yeah.
My neighbor recommended Boy Mom, and I think I'd like to at least read a chapter between the other books. So then the other book I'm kind of reading right now is Six of Crows, which my daughter recommended as her favorite book.
I love that.
Ooh,
And she asked
Kristen,
if
you
for
know
her
that.
birthday,
That's a good
I would read it. So I'm
Nice.
plodding along because I don't have that much time. Let's be
Yeah.
real. It's a big book.
But you give yourself some time in that hot tub with a book.
When it's-
I love that.
It's not gross outside.
I was gonna say we're moving into
yeah,
that.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
We're moving into that, like fall into winter.
It's perfect.
Nice.
I think you should have hot
Take care
tub
of you.
book club.
Yeah, we could.
Oh.
Hot tub book club.
So are
She's
you like
so
in
into
different
this.
in your own hot tub?
No.
somewhere Doing
At Diana's.
We're all getting in my hot tub book club.
We're all going
You
to
should
Diana's.
host Hot Tub Book Club.
Hosting.
I mean, it's at about 25 minutes you start to like get
Prune
that
up.
heat. You're just like,
Yeah.
okay, I think I can do 5 more minutes.
Yeah.
Unless it's really cold out, then you can kind of stay forever.
Or unless you have like a margarita or something.
Then no,
that
I think
could
that
cool
makes
you
it
down.
makes me tireder
Oh.
That's true.
Oh.
and
That's true. Yeah.
meltier.
Meltier.
So maybe the cocktail before, and then the hot and discussion about the book, and then
Or
I don't
cocktail
know. We'll make it.
after.
We're,
We'll make it work.
We're creating this right now in real
HBC.
time.
Yeah.
Yep.
I love it. Okay, now the battle cry
may ask
question. Yes, a fierce phrase that gets you out of bed and powers you up. What is it?
Okay, I'll confess. I also asked my daughter, and she
love it.
delightfully said, "Pump up the jam, pump it."
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with that one. I don't. If you have noticed, I don't have a lot of mantras, and I don't have a lot of battle cries. But I appreciate my daughter's insight into me these days. So it's good.
I love that.
I do too.
What is that? You could put that on in your car on the way to work. I don't know. Maybe.
It is a song I had literally never heard until. Is it Bonk History or whatever that TV show is?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Ooh,
and
I don't know.
it's like she does very awkward interviews, but then she just put on like the entire music video, and I was like, I can't believe just like a 4-minute music video in the
Pump
middle.
up the jam.
And I was like, what is this song? And then I hear it everywhere now.
That's
It's
really
coming-
funny
it's
because
making
I
it
was
come
wondering.
back.
I was like, how does your daughter know that song?
Because
it's such an old song.
Yeah, retro.
It's coming back, and then it gets stuck in my head, and then when I'm being obnoxious as a parent, I get in their face and sing
With it. I bet they love that.
Get in
They
their face
love
and sing,
everything.
pump up the jam.
Pump it.
And my daughter's not a dancer, so she's like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, doing it.
Got it,
away.
Mom.
No wonder she said that's your
it.
battle cry.
She also delightfully, I made her shadow me the other day, and we were pulling out a tooth, and I like halfway, maybe I had just done the numbing, and she's just like, yeah, that job's worse than middle school janitor.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, that's specific.
It's very specific. Yes.
And yeah. Wow. All right.
What I
There you
love
go.
though
Yeah.
is that she's noticing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And that means that she also notices that person that takes care of their
She
building
does.
in middle school and how
She
that's a
does.
hard job.
Oh,
and-
she knows. I mean, she's told me that's a
Yeah.
terrible job. Yeah.
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 But she's paying attention. I
Cleaning
love
up
that.
other people's puke.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, thank you.
And dealing with middle schoolers at the
middle
same
schoolers
time.
kept like drawing on the
Yeah.
mirrors, and then like the janitor kept having to clean them, and so they just took all the mirrors out.
Oh.
I mean,
Interesting.
Like those are the stories I hear, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I see what you're getting at.
Did you see
The
there
life
was
of a
like a
middle schooler.
video with that? Like, I don't know if it's like a thing, but the janitor had to deal with that. And so he ended up dipping a rag into a toilet that had been used and wiping off the mirror with it and then videotaped it. So when he saw the girls doing it the next day, he came in and he like showed them
Because they were kissing it.
the video. Yeah. And he said they didn't do it after that. So, yeah. I mean, I'm not advocating for that. I'm just saying.
but I
so.
see right. I see the lesson in there. Like,
Yes. It's like, I don't want to clean up after you. Okay, my love.
Were you
well,
talking about the Philomena Kunk show?
Thank you.
Yeah, Kunk on Earth.
There we go.
Kunk
Thank
on
you.
Earth?
I haven't watched.
I
it in a long
don't know
time.
about this.
You don't know about this?
Uh-uh.
So
No.
sorry. Hi, I'm here.
I looked
Logan.
at you because I knew you'd
Logan
be able to at
is-
least
I could look
Google
it up.
it.
Yeah, that's what the
Logan is
producer's
helping
for.
us out with the info.
It's a show that aired on the BBC,
Love that.
and
do too. I like this show.
Diane Morgan plays Philomena Kunk, and she's just this like super awkward person who
It's
like
a little like
explores
Borat
things.
in a
Yeah.
way where she'll ask like really specifically inappropriate questions.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, I like
Just this like
this.
it's a character, like this ramped
Yeah.
up character, but it's kind of like those history shows or nature shows
Okay.
where they're exploring, world things.
Yep.
And it's on Netflix now, I believe.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm
have
writing
to
this
check,
down
right?
because I'm just.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
very
adding
funny.
it.
It's pretty funny.
Watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It
Have you ever
feels
watched
like
Drunk
it's up
History?
my alley.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah.
Drunk
it's-
History's good.
So this like she interviews professors and then like asks them like kind of like I don't even know how to it's not just necessarily like politically incorrect, it's like just wrong, and then she grills them with the wrong questions, and they're just like but that's not how it works. And she's like, right. And then we're like, it's pretty awkward. My husband had to like maybe not keep
the
watching.
absurdity. I love that.
We might need to do like a trailer reaction during the deep dive or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that would be
Yes.
good.
I feel like we're gonna have to check this out.
There's the clip
Addie?
about France that really, I can't remember what it was, where she just was like, they've come up with a lot of things, and then she lists things out, and you'll have to find that.
I'll see if I
clip,
can
'cause
find it. I'll show
it's
'em.
pretty great.
Nice.
That was pretty
It's a
delightful.
favorite.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, guys.
No.
Oh, I love
That's
that.
great.
I love it. Pump up the jam.
Or you could just watch the entire Pump Up the Jam video and then be like, we watched those 3 minutes
and we could
of
dance
her show.
during
could
it.
dance.
I could just make them do that too.
Dance break.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Well, I feel like that we could talk to you like forever.
guys.
It's on so many topics. But it's probably time to wrap it up, ladies.
Time to wrap it
It
up.
is.
Probably is.
You are
Sounds good to me.
amazing.
Thank
You
you.
know that I
So
think that you
awesome.
are incredible and funny. And Diana gives the best hugs, by the way, too.
Love
Just
this.
want to share that. Yeah, she's a great supporter and champion of women and all people. And I'm so grateful and appreciative to you for coming on the show today and sharing about yourself and
Yes.
a little bit about the work that you do and the difference that you're making in our community. And we just want to say how much we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you're needing to see a dentist, Diana, who is it that you will always see at the clinic, even if they are an adult and not able to get in because of the list right now? There's a group of
We
people we'll always
see
see.
pregnant women. We see veterans. We see people needing medical clearance.
Children.
We see children, but I think you said adults.
Yeah.
And we see people with diabetes, uncontrolled diabetes.
Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so very
Yes.
much. Yeah.
So appreciate
I
you.
get to work with her, so I'm like, I'm a lucky duck, that's for sure. Okay, so
You
to
go.
our listeners, remember, please, please, please own your power. Find your posse. And if you don't have one, remember that we have got you.
And don't forget to subscribe, share this with your posse,
Your peeps.
your peeps, and check out the show notes for resources, links, and ways to connect. Be sure to leave us a rating or review on Apple, Spotify, not
Amazon.
YouTube. You can leave us a comment on YouTube.
Yep.
Or wherever else you might listen. Because this is going to help more people find us.
That's right. This episode was produced by Logan Schultz and Upload Media Group. Thank you, Logan.
Thank you, Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you for also adding the fun facts.
Yes.
Love that.
Fun facts with Logan.
Yes.
That's a new segment of the show.
Pumping up the jam over here.
Pumping up the jam. You can learn more about them at uploadmediagroup.com. And to our listeners, always remember to keep your sparkle, and we can't wait to be with you next time on the
Power Posse Podcast.
Woo!